La 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 la. I like to sing before I seal my concrete forms. So today's job is underneath that plywood and underneath this tarpaulin behind me. I have about 75. I covered it up at night in case it rained. I don't want this stuff tweaking on me. Have about 75 boards, 2x3s over here and 2x2s over there. I think there's a total of 75. And some of them are going to be for concrete, and some of them are going to be for additional shelving inside my shack. We have to get some of the. We have plastic boxes of food under the bed because the bed is high, but we only just have one layer, and then on top of that there's another box, but it's hard to get to the bottom box if there's 3 boxes high. So we're going to build a set of shelves under the bed, so there'll be a bottom box and then 2 small boxes up on the top shelf. And we're also going to take out the shelf for the microwave, which is an old bamboo shelf, and it's probably 20 years old, and it's been hit with termites 2 or 3 times. I revived it with termite killing compound about 5 years ago, and it doesn't have termites again. But I'm gonna, hello Jim and hello Mercury. It's hard for me to see the chat. It appears on the screen. Jim, good morning, Jim. Good evening, Jim, too. So, and good evening, Mercury. Welcome to the machine, and thanks for stopping by. So we're going to build some shelves, which is what I prepped that old garbage plywood for. For the new forms, I'm going to get plastic-coated plywood. And so today's job is just to paint 75 boards. I ordered some Portland cement yesterday also because I have some work to do. I have to build a platform for 2 machines that are coming. So, well, actually, one machine when I get it, and the other one is going to be for the anvil. I have a big anvil coming from America. So it's going to have to go on a concrete base. There's no way the dirt would hold it up for any length of time, and to build a wood frame, it's just cheaper to build like a 3-foot by 3-foot slab of concrete, 5 inches thick. I'm not even going to use concrete sand for the slab. This sand here is just crushed coral from digging with the machine. And the sand you buy for concrete is just crushed coral, but it's screeded down to screen sand or screed sand and or aggregate. There's no such thing as dirt here in the Philippines. We don't have soil that they clean up for concrete. So I'm just going to use the dirt that I crushed up while I was digging, which it's been raining for months here, which is now cleaned of any salt water where the stuff was on. And I don't care, because the slabs that I build for the machines are going to be temporary. Even if they crack in half, I don't care about that. So I'm not even going to use sand. And that'll save me. They have a ridiculous, let me tell you something. I should have named this thing Concrete Prices in the Philippines. Not that I ever planned on buying concrete for those two jobs, but the price of concrete in the Philippines is more than the price of concrete in America. I'm not even lying. Okay, Mercury's been doing his gardening. Wow, that's really nice. This is the time of the year. Hello, Dennis. I left you a message. Dennis and Mercury are both doing yard work. Okay, so hello, Michael. Yeah, that's true, Michael. Yeah, no, thank you very much, Michael. Bravo. Yeah, I get sick. I could get sick 5 times a day watching. There's a guy next door. He's 22 or 23 years old. About 6 years ago, when he was like 17. Hey, my younger baby. I took him swimming. Buntag. I took him swimming, and I said to him, "Can you swim in the deep?" "Oh yeah, I can swim. I'm a good swimmer." So I said, "All right." So we swam in the shallow for a little bit, and then we went out to the deep, and he panicked. And I let him drown a little bit, because that's what you need to do. But that guy, I didn't know him then. He's the of the owner of the hotel. He's a man, but he's never learned how to be a man. There's nobody in his family. No one ever showed him what it's like to be a man. And he's a Filipino man. Now he's 23 years old, and he just graduated college. But he watches people work just fine. But to do the work, he actually did a couple of days' work in the last 6 years. I watched him work, but it's frightening to think that this world is one day going to have a lack of experienced, knowledgeable people to do work. And that's why I always tell people that the New World Order is going to knock off 90%, 95% of the pop. They're doing it already. So getting back to this sissy, this girly man thing in the world, I mean, you got guys bitching about that their back hurt, or their fingers hurt, or their knuckles hurt, or they hurt their back 25. You know what? That's a lot of bullshit. You know, there are people who have had broken backs, okay, and what they do is they exercise every single day of their life, and they build up the muscles around the injury of the broken back, and that's why they can still do almost everything they used to do, because they build up those muscle quadrants. So when you don't do anything at all, when you don't do anything at all, the muscles just deteriorate, and it doesn't allow you. Like if I was just to lay in bed for 6 months, and then went back to work, my back would hurt me as much as everybody else's back hurts them. But what I do is I just work through it. You build up the muscle tissue around it, and the muscles carry the weight of the injured disc, and I can pick up almost my own body weight. No, not quite. No, I just moved some 40-kilo cement bags around. They were okay, but from a broken wrist I had when I was a kid, my wrist doesn't grab, the hand doesn't grab it anymore, so I have to baby it, like hug it. But anyway, to watch this kid work, I mean, I watch him trim the trees next door. He takes a trimmer and he puts his hand in very gently into the rose bush, and he cuts the outside of the rose bush off, and then he works his way in like 6 inches at a time, instead of just turning into like a man mentality, grabbing an old burlap bag or a freaking towel or something like that and putting on a pair of gloves and a long sleeve shirt. No, he'll just snip a little bit of the outside, and then he has like 200 pieces that he rakes for 2.5 hours from one spot to the other. I mean, what he does in 6 hours of cleaning up the rose bushes as a landscaper with the same tools, but with the man mentality, I could do in 45 minutes. There's no problem for me to do it in 45 minutes, what he does in 6 hours. And then he comes back and does another section the next day. Gets me sick, Michael Bravo. Gets me sick. And then some of these guys, then they ask, no, he would never ask me for a job. Matter of fact, he doesn't even talk to me, because I told him, he reminded me of, sure you're not a woman? One day I asked him, he goes, what? I said, you know, I've known you for 5.5 years. I've never seen you with a woman. Maybe you're a woman. And which I was asking him if he was a ladyboy, but he didn't like that at all. And I really don't care. I don't, that shit doesn't bother me. If I piss you off, that's your problem. And if he's a ladyboy, but I mean, 5.5 years. I met him when he was 17, and he's 23 now, so 6 years, almost 6 years. I met him almost 6 years ago. He has never had a girlfriend. Never. Not even one. So you tell me from the time you're 17 to the time you're 23, you never had a girlfriend, but he spends 10 hours a day playing games on the cell phone. And in addition to that shit, when you ask him about his girlfriend, he says his girlfriend lives in Manila, in the province of Luzon. I mean, I've been hearing this story. Well, I don't hear it anymore after I asked him if he was a ladyboy, but his girlfriend lives in the province of Luzon. This is the bullshit that they give you, and they think you're going to believe this for some reason. Some reason you're supposed to believe this happy horseshit. Where's your girlfriend? She's in Luzon. Did you see her last year? No. Next year I'm going to go see her. Next year. That's 5 years ago. 5 years ago. He never went to see her. The bullshit that these millennials, I don't know if you could call him a millennial because he's Filipino, but the bullshit they expect. Anyway, I got to go to work. All right, so you guys have fun. Have a nice day. I'm going to put the camera over there, and you can watch. I have to bring some tools up on the roof. Daisy just brought the last pile over to the work area downstairs, and then we'll be able to see, because I can't see because the sun is there. Oh yeah. I think you'll have a good shot at this. Yeah. Well, if you can see, I'm pretty sure you can actually. All right, that's the light. Okay, so if we brought it in a little bit, you should be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, if you can't, just yell, and I'll come back and move the... I'm only kidding. You can't yell. I could yell. Honey, what are you doing? Ah, okay. All right, I'm ready for the other buckets, Daisy. Okay. Yep, that's a good rope. Thank you. Do we have any rope about that size but shorter pieces? Okay, well, we'll look later. This will be good for one side. I could make both sides out of it, as a matter of fact. Okay. Pull the bucket away from the ladder so it doesn't get hung up on the rungs. Yep. Give me the nail gun. Or the water, anything. Okay. It's from the blue bucket. Well, emergency, you could drink it. You could rinse your mouth out with that. I just don't drink that shit. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the swimming. I'll come back in a minute and finish that story. I told you to keep pulling it out. Is that the last?
Yeah.
All right, Daisy, you know what we're going to need? Do we? Well, Do we have the bread knife? Let's bring up the bread knife. Okay, give me the knife. Take the tape off that knife, please. Off the rope. So, okay, so I take this guy swimming, right? Because I'm a good swimmer. I could swim. I swim. Everybody knows I swim. Anyway, so I take him swimming, and I said, "You sure you can swim in the deep?" "Yeah, no problem." And we get out to the deep, and he panics. But I don't see him right away, because we were about 30 feet apart. Close enough for me to keep an eye on him if I was watching. But with the mask and the snorkel on, you don't see. You only have a small range of vision. So I see him flailing around in the water, and I know he's in trouble. So I run over to him, and I tell him, "Calm down." And he doesn't calm down. And I said, "Calm down." "I'm drowning." "Yeah, no, guy, he's crying and all that other happy horse shit. And I'm right there. I'm like 5 feet away from him. I said, "Just calm down. I'll take you to shore." So when I get next to him, he starts trying to climb up on top of my shoulders. These people lose their fucking mind when they're drowning. So I have a lot of training in scuba diving and swimming and, rescue, diver rescue. There's only one thing you could do when you're out in deep water like that and somebody's trying to climb up on your shoulders. You got to let them drown a little bit until they start sucking in water and they go unconscious. And then you grab them and drag them into shore. Because what they'll do is they'll poke your eye out, or they'll push you down and hold you down where you can't even get loose, and then you are drowning as well. So I let him drown a little bit until he lost his ability to really move at all. He was sucking in water and his mind was going zigzagging back and forth. Then this son of a bitch, when we got to shore, he says, "I almost tried to drown him because I let him drown." And I tried to explain to everybody that what I did was proper procedure. It's either him drowning, me and him, or him drowning a little bit, and I save his ass, which is what I did. But he got to shore and made up another story that I almost drowned him. So I really never had much to do with him on a positive note. After that, I just broke his balls, and I still do. But that's all he's good for. He's a fucking liar. He couldn't swim. He shouldn't have been out in the deep water. And then he fucking lied about whether or not I saved his life or let him drown. Fuck him. Well, that's what you got to deal with when you deal with these fucking young people. Their fucking brains don't work. He went into the panic mode. He may not even remember what happened. But when I see somebody panic and I'm with them and I clear up the situation, I don't ever have anything to do with them again after they panic. I don't give a fuck. They're my friend, they're my cousin, they're my relative. When somebody goes into that panic mode where they're fucking so scared they can't think, that doesn't work well for me. So that's the kind of shit that they have grown up in today's society. And now I'm going back to work. Fucking sissy. Fucking sissy. I should have let him drown. Honey? Yeah. Yeah, Dave, take this. Oh, I love looking for the perfect piece of wood. Daisy, take this. Come on. Take the wood. It doesn't have any splinters on it. It's painted.
You said I always wear the...
Yes, but that doesn't have splinters on it. It's on the floor anyway. We're on the table. I don't care. Not when the girls have a bikini on, it's the finish. That's what you see in the cheek of the bikini. Only mine is a lot bigger than this. Can you get the cord over there? That fucking one, 3/4 of an inch.
What name do you want to know?
So long. Just a little bit. I know you don't want to go in the sun, but that's too fucking bad. You stop trying to stay in the shade. Give me this can't go there because it's going to fall off. It's going to blow down. It's just a piece of plastic. You got the thing. If you put that there and I move the chainsaw, it's just going to roll off. And then you're not going to have it. See, it's fucking thinking process. Put that on the floor there. This is known as a French chisel. that in here,
You want
I want something heavy.
what?
Something heavy. You don't have anything heavy. Give me that brass fitting. Contact. Hammer. Next time we see a short piece of 2x4, maybe downstairs or in something short like a block, or maybe I'm gonna have to cut some from that piece downstairs. Let me know.
You want wet your body?
Yeah. in a minute. I'm doing that because this shit wood that the guy sold me 2.5 years ago, is just rotting. Now this isn't Chinese plywood, but it is that Gemelina, and it dry rotted where the wood made contact with the other wood. I notched the ladder. That's the way you're supposed to build a ladder. And here we have edible wood that's only 2.5 years old. And the prick swore that this was as good as the cocoa lumber. That's what you get. Think or you believe somebody in the Philippines. When they're selling shit to you, they'll say anything. When you bring it back and say it wasn't as good, oh, sorry, sir. Like that. No, they don't even fucking say they're sorry. They just say, we have new wood, sir. Something like that. They don't give a fuck when they sell you something that doesn't work. Get used to it, because that's what it's like living in the Philippines. Okay, now, Daisy. This. This is my good. This is my good. Would be good if it was a little different, but it ain't a little different. This is good, like that. Okay, now it can't fall off. The other way it could fall off. Alright. So, give me one of the wet knife. Take the chainsaw. Tell you.
You're not hungry?
You know what I should do? I should drop a nail both ends of that wood over there. When I get it over, you take it off the top of the ladder. Hear me?
What?
Yeah, you take the hose off when I get over there. Okay. Dave. Never mind. Oh. Put this on the, put this over there. We're going to use some of this today.
The floor.
No, put it on the next one back. So in case we have to walk on that, we don't trip on it, okay? Yep, right there is good, Dave. Put this one right next to it. Move your hand over there so I can see. Go ahead. Yeah, I think I can see. All right. All right. You know, there's a tarpaulin under here. I might as well get it out. Cut that straw. Right there? Yeah, that's the one. Cut that. Garbage. Just cut it and throw. Okay. Yeah. Pull this back over here. Just put it right there. Same thing with that one. Same thing. Can you see it?
Yeah.
The tarpaulin?
Yeah, it's very far.
Very far?
Left, move. Left, move.
This way?
Yeah, that one. Go far. Back.
Ah. You're right about that. Alright, give me that one of those 2x4s. This one here. Put it over here. No, take it out of the hole and put it over here. Just hand it to me on the outside of the ladder. Yep. Okay. Right, I'm going to turn it over. Okay, hold on. Now pick it up. 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 When I say up, you're pushing it forward. Pick it up. Down. Push forward. No, don't pick it up unless I ask you to.
You push forward.
I said push forward. But you pushed and picked up. Yes. Push it forward. Yep. Come on, push it forward. Push it forward some more, if you can. All right, stop. All right, that's good. Now, if you can pick it up, pick it up. Don't move it. Don't drop it. My hand's under there. Can you pick it up a little more? That's okay. That's cracking. It's okay. Don't drop it. My hand's under there. Huh. There's about 2,000 ants on my arm right now, all at once. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Do we have the blower? No? Okay. We don't need it now. We get it later. Put it down and take it back out. Slide it out. Put it back into the ladder. Alright, now, I was going for this. It's a 12 by 12 tarp. And it's brand new, 3 years old, been underneath that piece of wood, brand new.
Here's the brush, no? There.
Yeah, I don't need that. Where was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, give that to me, you're right. Okay. I have a different, give me. Alright, just, there you go. Alright, you stand back because the ants are going to go everywhere. My good blower is in New York on the way here, so I use just a fitting without anything attached to it. Works just fine. Alright. Well, you know what we'll do with this. I'm going to give you back the fitting. I'm going to throw it. Stand over there more. Yep, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now, let me put a cushion underneath there. Daisy, turn one of those 2x4s around. Let's see. I want to try coming in from a different angle. Yep, perfect. That's really nice. Alright, you know what? Give me the hammer. And then turn the other 4 around when you get a chance. Ooh. No. Oh. Yeah, both pieces suck, yeah? Okay, give me, right, push that 2x4 that way a little bit. Okay. Okay, let me just cut that up. Huh. Alright, I'll just cut the snot off the end of it anyway. Push it on the roof so it doesn't fall off. Oh God, you just really have to try to think a little bit. Otherwise somebody's going to get hurt. All right, what I want to do is get the 2x4s on top of the foam and then remember that piece of the kitchen turned out to be 36 inches, remember? And that's more than 36 inches. Make that 11. 11 twice. You know, when you didn't put that underneath there, you put it on the edge of the building. If I would have stepped on it and it would have fell, I would have fell down there. You understand? I could just fall off the fucking building. Get over on this side. Put your foot in. Move your foot. Put your foot on there and move your foot off the line.
You put my foot.
I said put your foot. Did I say? I said I'm going to cut right there. That means you have to move your foot.
I thought you were cut my foot. Made a joke.
No, not joke. This is no joke. We're working. No joke. Okay.
Oh, big.
Give me one sleeve of small nails. Daisy, when I tell you to push the 2x4 towards me, easy though, slow. Alright? Now give me that wood. Now, push the 2x4s together.
Which way?
Together. Is closer together. Closer. A little closer, not all the way. Now put this on that side and make the, it's a little too damn big. It's actually a little big. Bigger than I want it for sure. Unless, yeah, because you won't be able to climb up and down. Okay. That's a little big. You're gonna have to move it in about an inch. Make it, alright, let's try that. I'll just trim it off. It was just an experiment to begin with. We have the ruler. That's 48. Wow. All right. All right. No, that has to be 42. It's gonna have to use a different. This will be the one. Well, I won't need that plastic piece. Come on over here. On this side.
Hmm?
This side over here. Put your foot up here. The rack of nails. Okay, they're over there. Line up that outside edge there.
Hmm?
Yeah, right there. Line, put it on the edge, right flush. Yep, just like that. Don't move it. Okay. And I'm going to pull it 3 inches to me. We're going to do the same thing. Oh, right there. Line it up. Right there. There it comes. Now pull that 2x4 out, flush with the other outside. Okay, go ahead. It'll move. Go ahead. Alrighty, right there. Give me the pencil. No, forget the pencil. I need the chainsaw. that brass fitting. Watch yourself. Comma only. Okay. Now the nail gun. I probably could get away with what I got. Okay, give me another small back of nail. this on the other side. That's fucking nice. Come on over here, Dave. Give me that blue, the blue cushion, the blue cover, and then get the cover off the machine. Yeah, get the cover off the exercise machine. Not really. Not what you can't do much from where you are. Pull the hose a little bit so it's not right across my back. But that's about all. Alright. One. Okay. Alright, that's much better now. Alright. Put this over there on top of the other tarpaulin. I'm not sure. No, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. All right, take this board. And I don't see why it should be up there. We don't need it up there. Okay, give it to me. Well, yeah, that's probably a better place because we're going to be getting that off the roof or somewhere else soon. All right. All right. All right, that's a good place for us to hold that thing down. That's all right. What's in here? Just the tarpaulin, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, do we have the hammer here? No. Don't worry about it. We don't need it. Okay. Yeah. The nails are here. Yeah, the long ones, the short ones are in the machine. Okay. All right, let's go back over there. We're pretty much done here. Let's go over there and get the plywood off of there. See if you can see me when I walk over there. I think you can. See if you can see me when I'm by the bench.
Yeah, lagi. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Only from there. But here, no.
What about here?
Dark. Shadow.
Dark?
Yeah.
Okay, watch out. Go over there now, Daisy. Be careful. Everything is different than it was an hour ago. Go down on the floor. You're staying there. Move something. Pick up a little piece of plywood and move it around. I can't see. Oh, back there. I'm not going to be working on the ladder. I'm going to be working by the bench. Oh, the common sense factor. Come on, move it around. I can't see you. Oh, the damn pictures froze. Yeah. Pictures. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm sorry about that. Hey, This picture is froze up. Let me try to turn it around. Okay. All right, well, okay. I don't know why it did that, but it was froze, so sorry about that. This globe internet sucks. Hello, Michael McFarland. Yeah, we're working, Jay White. Yeah. Kevin, if you're still here, I am preparing to start making, well, I need a storage that I have coming from Cebu, and I don't like to put this lumber together in just its natural color and form. I like to put a primer on it. It keeps most of the bugs from being interested. So, all right, Daisy, let's see. Move around over there. Let's see where you are. Stand up a little bit. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that damn globe freezes up. I don't know why it does. We are only 3 feet away from the antenna, the Wi-Fi antenna. We are 3 feet away from it, and not even just a piece of, move your hand around, Daisy. Okay, that's it. We're 3 feet away from the antenna, 3 feet, and we're going through a couple of inches of styrofoam. Do it again, Daisy. Okay, going through a couple of inches of styrofoam and a roofing piece of roofing material, less than a solid core door, and this internet freezes up. So sorry about that. I can't do much about the internet here. It sucks, as does the electric here. Went off 4 or 5 times yesterday. The internet went off 4 or 5 times last night. Nothing's ever going to change with this internet here. That I always say it. They have the right internet equipment on the shelf somewhere in Brooklyn, New York, and they refuse to buy it here, even though they charge you more money for internet in the Philippines than they do in America. They have, we get 1.5 gig upload speed, $30 a month. In America, in the Keys before I left, $32 a month got you 10 gigs upload and unlimited landline calls and a cell phone. Unlimited calls and text for $32 a month. And we pay $30 a month here, and we get shit and no cell phone. Shit internet for $32 a month and no cell phone. And no landline calls. Landline calls are only to the local landline. You call, if I call Cebu on the landline for Globe, what did they say, 11 centavos? It's 2.5 pesos a minute, or 5 cents a minute to call another landline on a different island. And if I call a cell phone, it's 13 pesos per minute, or 26 cents a minute. This fucking internet, cell phone, telephone system in the Philippines, straight up and down sucks. And when you go to if you go to the Globe and tell them that you didn't have service for 4 days or 5 days, they say, yes, sir. Instead of saying what they know damn well you want them to say, I want you to take it off my bill, they say, yes, sir, hoping that you won't go any further. But when you do go further, they say, okay, we'll take it off your bill. And then when you get next month's bill, it's not taken off the bill. You call them up, they say, yes, sir, it has to go through a billing cycle. These people in this fucking Globe, Smart, whatever, the other guy's son, they all fucking thieving fucking bastards. What they are. We can't change this now. Oh, we can. So getting back, you could call up Globe or Smart 4, 5, 6, 7 times, spend 3-4 hours on the phone to get a refund for 8 days, which comes out to comes out to $8. But it costs you 4 or 5 hours of your fucking time to get an $8 refund. These motherfuckers. I wish I could tell you things that I can't tell you. Give me that. Give me that. This is mine. Let's get I'm gonna take the wood off of there. Where's the hammers over there? What?
Yeah.
Take it
Behind you.
behind you. Oh, you were just letting me know how smart you are that you knew you had it behind you in the bucket.
I see. Well,
Huh. Alright, Daisy, put this. You know, give me the ruler. You must have a direct fucking line. That's from the same. So all I need is a 30-inch piece. That's 38. Okay. But the depth on this is good. This is good. Put this on the scaffold out there. That's good for the shelf under the sink. Put this, just put it on the table right there. put this on the table. This goes on the table. Daisy,
Yeah.
never mind, I got it. I want to go home.
Hello, Warren.
Hello, Warren.
What?
No, I got it. How is that? Can you see the nails?
I'll move the water. Smaller or big? You want? No?
What was that? Don't be floppy with it. Put a nail right in my back. Okay. There's the nail. Put my hand on it. I got it. Let go.
Hindi na yung passengers. Relax. But the this last time, hindi na sa the passengers. Do you want it to zoom in? Zoom in the video?
No. You could go off. Saying something like my but don't mention it like my folks hard work. Michael's gonna paint very fast. Painting by Michael.
Not the brush?
No, fuck, it's starting right. Yeah, I know. I believe I took the wood off and started raining.
Yeah.
So move the tablet.
Ah, shit, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the hammer? Yeah?
Yeah, in the bucket.
It's just a sun.
It's raining. A little bit raining.
Okay, that works good too, Dave. You like that? Okay. Here. put this underneath the green, and the green will hold the weight of it down. The weight of the green will hold it down.
Yeah, it's ulan. Ulan. Hello, Warren. We are fine. I am fine. I hope you're fine too. And good morning to Presence Ann. Jack Thompson. No, not yet. No need to mention it today. Michael told me. Fuck. I'll cover the exercise machine.
No. We're gonna cover that could get wet 100 times, that's all. It's been wet 100 times too. But it's okay. It's not gonna rain. It's done. It's done. Did you say hello?
Yeah.
Anybody? Who's there?
Many. Warren, Mercury,
Hello, Mercury.
Dennis.
Hello, Warren. Hello, Dennis.
Blue Rose.
Who?
Blue Rose.
Hello, Blue Rose. Welcome to the machine, everybody. I'm prepping the wood for, I like to paint my form wood before I put it together so that the cement that hits the wood doesn't lock into the wood. If it's painted, that you can just power wash the cement right off the wood. If it's not painted, the cement sticks to the forms, and then when you go to cut it, or it gets heavy and it's a pain in the ass. So I paint everything, usually 2 coats, and then before I make a pour of cement, I put form oil on it, or I mix kerosene in with some old motor oil, something like that. It works just fine. Little messy, but I have a sprayer just for that purpose on its way to the Philippines. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm prepping the wood so that when I decide to start building forms, the framework of the forms will not stick. I think I got 40, 45, I'm not sure. How many of these did we get? They didn't send me my full order. Give me that chainsaw. They didn't send me the order I wanted. He wanted to substitute one thing for another, and understanding that fucking guy, I can't understand his English, and then I just agree with, I got the same amount of wood that I ordered, but I don't know what he sent me. Different sizes. It's a fucking joke ordering lumber in the Philippines, I gotta tell you. They might have 1 of 5 things, and they might have 2 of 5 things. Promise the rest of it tomorrow. When you go tomorrow, you tell them, send me the load. They say, oh, sorry, so out of stock. Because they sold it to somebody with a bigger order. I gotta tell you, working in the Philippines is a whole different fucking animal than working in America. Whole different fucking animal.
Tagasa Gugate, where you came from? Laro? Hello, Scott.
Hello, Scott.
What's up?
Who?
Scott Del Fuego.
Welcome to the machine, Scott. Welcome to the machine.
It's raining here. Oh, Laguna. It's nice there, ate. Soon, but for now, there's no time. So, how many hours travel from Manila to Laguna? I think 8 hours. Because last time when I'm in Manila, we travel going to Lawag City. I think from Manila to Lawag is 14 hours.
1, 2, 3, 4,
For car.
7.
But for a jeepney, for a bus, I think it's so long to travel. It's very, very tired traveling.
Yeah, I ordered 45 2x2s, and they sent me 38. I ordered 8 2x4s, they sent me 0. 14, 21, 20, 25. I ordered 25 2x3s, and they sent me 25 2x3s. So I got 80% of my order. But he was going to be a sport and substitute the 2x4s out of mahogany that cost 150 pesos per board. And he goes, well, I'll just replace the the cocoa lumber 2x4s with mahogany. So I said, how many pesos is the 2x4s in mahogany? You're going to charge me more? He goes, of course. So it's exactly 26% more for mahogany. But I don't want to use mahogany because when it dries, it gets too hard. This isn't like it's Philippines mahogany, but it's more like an African red ribbon mahogany. It gets hard as a rock. You can't put a nail through it. It gets brittle like a bastard. You step on it, you think it's strong, and it snaps. Yeah, so I'm sticking with the cocoa lumber. It's available, and that's what I'm going to use. All right, then I'm going to work. I'm going to start my speed painting. You know I'm a good painter. Everybody knows I'm a good painter.
Speed painter in the Philippines.
Best painter in the Philippines.
Yeah. Best painter in the Philippines as most neat painter in the Philippines.
All
Baby.
Right, so I mixed 25% water in this, so it'll suck up on the end grain, and the first coat will go deep.
It will fall.
Not gonna fall. Not gonna fall. Okay.
Because the plywood. Painter, a good painter in the Philippines. La 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 la. Is Michael Fazio.
Yeah, baby, I'm a speed painter.
The
You know
speed
that.
painter. Oh, okay.
Where's that? Where is the brass? I got it.
There. The speed painter. Speed painter Michael Fazio. Speed painter Fazio. Speed painter Fazio. And what do you think is so? Michael Fazio is working. Michael Fazio is working. Michael Fazio is working. And what do you think he's doing? Michael Fazio is a working man. Michael Fazio is a working man. Michael Fazio is a working man. With no bullshit. Michael Fazio is
Singing?
yeah.
Sing louder. I can't hear you.
Louder?
Louder?
Get the mic.
Yeah. Go get the karaoke.
Michael Fazio is painting. Michael Fazio is painting. Michael Fazio is a hardworking man. And what do you think you saw? No, Jack. Michael told me don't mention it. The Mongoloid.
Daisy? You with the mongoloid.
Yeah. Michael Fazio is a man. Michael Fazio is a real man. Michael Fazio is a real man. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? Give it a thumbs up. 14 thumbs up and 8 watching. Thank you very much. Okay. Is this from Laguna, Ate, from Laguna, Manila to, is that all the way going to Tarlac? Because we stopped by Tarlac before in Manila. It's a long, long way ride. Very far. Tarlac. Oh, baby, I love you, babe. The good painter in the Philippines. The good painter in the Philippines. The good painter in the Philippines is no one other Michael Fazio. Michael Fazio is good painter. Michael Fazio is a good painter.
You know that I'm a good painter.
Michael
Everybody knows that,
Fazio
right?
is a good painter and a good, good man and a real, real man. Forever young, I wanna be forever. That's good, Warren. I hope you can sing. And a good dancer, because Michael is a good dancer too.
And singer.
And a good singer. When we have time, we will go discotheque, disco. Then Michael is dancing and I teach him how to dance the cha-cha. Daisy, do you know the Grinch? Okay, ate. Now I know. Thank you. Yes, you can. Or hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? I wish that you can hear me. Is there anywhere you go? Relax, relax. Loving you. It's easy to win all my love and I just pass by for 15 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, Pink Floyd is a great song, Jack. I like hearing the Pink Floyd songs. We always play music.
You have your cell phone, right? Here?
No, I charged it before.
Why don't you get your cell phone and then you can sing a song because you'll have the lyrics.
Okay.
Tell them what you're going to do.
Wait for a while. I'll get my phone so that I will sing it for you. So that I have the lyrics in my phone. Do you want to drink first? Water?
No, go get the cell phone. Be careful.
Let me love you, Carmelita. Let me love you in the sun. Best known of buko pie. Yeah, that's what. Ang sarap ng buko pie ate. That's very delicious, buko pie. So how much per box? And how? Because I remember we stopped, we have buko pie only in Manila, we bought. But not from Laguna, I think. Ah, 100 per box. Wow, it's cheap. That's cheap, ate. Los Baños, Laguna. It's the same, yeah, Los Baños, Laguna. So for that, I'll just sing. So, Ate Princess Arnold, I forgot what is your song that you requested. And Warren. Who's that? Lachlan Bird. $1. Thank you, Auckland Bird. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Who?
Auckland Bird.
Lachlan Bird. Hello!
You know?
Hello, my friend.
You know him?
Yeah. I came to New York. I had a bunch of those things, and I couldn't get in touch with you, and they went in a different direction. But thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Those things went south, but not quite as far as you. Sorry about that. And thank you for the super chat.
Oh, okay.
Remind me to ask him to send it. No,
Hmm?
if he's not on our, ask him if he has Facebook and connect with him on Facebook.
Auckland Bird, Michael Fazio asked if you have Facebook account and add him as a friend request or send a message. You just search his name, Michael Fazio.
I tell him I don't go on Facebook every couple of months, but I'll look for him this week.
Michael Fazio doesn't look for a month, but he will look this week if you go to the Facebook and add him or send a message. That's okay for you. Oh, regular size. Okay, ate. That's okay because yeah, it's still expensive, but it's very delicious. So just sing your love. You're the one that never lets me sleep. To my mind and to my soul, you touch my lips. You're the one that I can't wait to see. With you here by my side, I'm in ecstasy. I am all alone without you. My days are dark without a glimpse of you. But now that you came into my life, I feel complete. The flowers bloom, the morning shines, and I can see. Your love is like the sun that lights up my whole world. I feel the warmth inside. Your love is like the river that flows down through my veins. I feel the chill inside. Okay, thank you, Lachlan Bird.
Ask him if he has a request.
Lachlan Bird, do you have request that I will sing it for you? Every time I hear a music play, reminds me of the things that we've been through. In my mind, I can't believe it's true. But in my heart, the reality is you. I am all alone without you. My days are dark without a glimpse of you. But now that you came into my life, I feel complete. The flowers bloom, the morning shines, and I can see your love is like the sun that lights up my whole world. I feel the warmth inside. Your love is like the river that flows down through my veins. I feel the chill inside. Your love, your love, your love, your love, your love is like the river that flows down through my veins. I feel the chill inside. Okay, Lachlan Bird. You have no request, it's okay. But if you have, don't hesitate. Yeah, it's familiar, but we're not so very like that. Ate, it's okay. Just change the topic of that. No mention about the other bloggers here. Yeah, Michael likes to hear me singing. Sometimes.
Daisy sings for me about every other day. She sings for about 1 hour. So now she's getting her practice in, and tonight it will be like a concert. Her voice will be all tuned up, and the neighbors, we put the karaoke machine on high, and the neighbors, they love that.
The neighbors love me to, they hear when I'm singing sometimes. I'll sing 1,000 Years by Christina Perry. This is nice song that for a wedding. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Thousand more. Someone like you na lang, Adele. I'll change it because I'm not so very familiar the 1,000 years. It started raining again. I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy and like you to hold back or hide from the light? I hate to storm out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't set away, I couldn't fight it, I hit it to my face, and that should be reminded, but it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. So don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Oh, you know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. I hit the turn about a blue body that I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hit this in my face, and that should be reminded that it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. So don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes. Their moments should not have bittersweet. Okay, Ate Laurel. Hello, Ate. Shane Kaufman, who is very funny? You? Or me? Say something, I'm giving. You want some water, Michael?
Yeah. Both ones. Got all about that.
The next song I will sing is Buwan. This is a very popular song now here in the Philippines. Buwan by Ako'y sa'yo, ikaw ay akin. Ganda mo sa paningin. Ako ngayon nag-iisa. Sana ay tabihan na. Sa ilalim ng puting ilaw, sa dilaw na buwan, pakinggan mo ang aking sigaw. Sa dilaw na buwan, ayokong mabuhay ng malungkot. Ikaw ang nagpapasaya at makakasama hanggang sa pagtanda. Halina't tayo'y humiga sa ilalim ng puting ilaw, sa dilaw na buwan. Pakinggan mo ang aking sigaw. Sa dilaw na buwan. That's all. I don't know what's the... I'll sing the Michael's favorite song, All of Me.
All of me?
Yeah.
All right.
All of Me. This is Michael's favorite love song that he sing to me sometimes. What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me, hitting you, kicking me out. Got my head spinning, don't get it, I can't pin you down. And what's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm in your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what it means, that I'll be alright.
My head's underwater, but I'm feeling fine.
You're crazy inside, out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfects and perfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my voice distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
You're crazy inside, I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfects and perfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, give me all of you. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfects and perfections. What is the request?
I'm a good singer, right? I'm a good singer.
Michael Fazio is a good singer. Daisy, can you sing a Bruno Mars song? What kind of a song, Bruno Mars? I think Bruno Mars. That's a familiar Bruno Mars. Just the way you are. Oh, happy? You want happy song? Happy, okay. Okay, just the way you are. Ooh, I don't know how to song this. Not so much. Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not as shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so, so to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? And I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing think that I would change, 'cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. I'm not working, ate. I'm just here singing, and then Michael is working, painting over there. And then I just give him water and food. Are you hungry?
No, I won't be hungry until I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll sing. Yes, cat. Okay, looking forward for that, Warren. No problem. But as for now, Michael told me don't sing and mention Mongoloid. For all the times that you ran in my parade, and all the clubs you get and using my name, think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, relying. And I didn't want to write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care at all. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I'll be moving on. And I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never liked to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught out in my job, didn't see what's going on. Now I know I'll better sleeping on my own. 'Cause if you like the way they look that much, and maybe you should know and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on, then baby you should go and love yourself. The only problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, and tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't want to write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care it so bad. You still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. And I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, she likes everyone. And I never liked to admit that I was wrong. Now been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on. Now I know I'll be sleeping on my own. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on, and baby, you should go and love yourself. George Parente, so
Hey, George.
nothing you miss, just Michael's painting.
What?
The world's painter.
The world's fastest painter. And neatest.
And the most neatest painter.
Ask George if he got that stuff out of my yard yet.
George, Michael asked you if you get the stuff that Michael gave it to you. Did you get it to his brother's house?
Oh.
He says that I looked at it and I don't have use for it.
The railing?
I don't know.
And what about the what doesn't he have use for? It's not very clear.
Yes, the railing.
The railing. Okay.
And then he said he can give it away to someone.
Okay, what about the coffee table?
The coffee table, Michael asked you, George.
And the speakers?
And the speakers too. He said he did not go to the basement, and then he don't need the speaker, and then he said thank you though.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give him another week to look at the coffee table for the backyard, and then I'll ask somebody else. Tell him.
What?
Okay. I'll wait another week for the coffee table to look at that, and then if he doesn't want it by the end of next weekend, I'm going to give it to somebody else. Okay, George. I don't know if you can hear me.
Michael said he will give it over for 1 week, and then after that we'll look for somebody else to have it. Okay, you heard him. Okay, George.
Well, it's not a problem. I don't care.
George, I'm fine. Thanks. How about you? Thank you. Okay, nice to hear that. You'll drink water again?
Yeah.
Wait, I'll get water to my teddy bear. Don't forget to press the thumbs up, baby. Remember the first day when I saw your face. Remember the first day when you smiled at me. You stepped to me and then you said to me, I was the woman that you dream about. Remember the first day when you called my house. Remember the first day when you took me out. We had butterflies, although we tried to hide it, and we put on a beautiful night. The way we held each other's hands, the way we talked, the way we laughed. It felt so good to find true love. And you're right then and there, you were the one who I know that he loves me, cause he told me so. I know that he loves me, cause his feelings show when he stares at me. If he cares for me, you see how deep is deep in love. I know that he loves me, cause it's obvious. I know that he loves me, cause it's he trusts. And he's missing me if he's not kissing me. And when he looks at me, his brown eyes tell me so. Ooh. It's ulan again. Raining. Oh. We were both young when I first saw you. I closed my eyes in the flashback stars. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way to the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo. You were throwing pebbles and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All that's left to do is right. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet cause we didn't use to close your eyes. Escape this town for a little while. Oh, cause you were Romeo, I was Scarlet Letter, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. But you were everything to me. I was begging you please don't go. And I said, I don't know, Michael don't want me to paint. I'm just here assisting. Make it out of this mess, it's a love story, baby, just say yes. Drew looks at me, I fake a smile so he won't see that I want. So do you ever try and make him dress like he's not a... Yeah, try, but he don't give a shit. He's Michael Fazio. You know him. You know him, yeah? What's hobo? I see you, I feel you. Yes. Ask Mike why is a hobo. What is a hobo?
Hobo?
Yeah.
What is a hobo?
Yeah.
It's a guy that walks around with a stick and a bag on the end of the stick with his clothes in it.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is what I do. I take this bench brush or dustpan brush that I've been using for 3 years for a dustpan brush and also a paintbrush for oil and latex. And the reason I use a brush is when you use a roller, it leaves a lot of holidays. But when you use a brush, you can push it into the grain. Plus, it's easy to get the end grain with it. And if you miss, if there's like the bark on the edge of some of the wood, it's just bark and the bark is missing, so it's an indentation in many places. The brush goes right into those little indentations. But all in all, when you're painting wood, rough wood, a little bit rough, a roller is not the proper tool. I mean, if you're putting on, yeah, if you're putting on CWF an acryl or an alkaline based solution to burn the wood the same color, like CWF is what I use. Turns everything that honey blonde. And you could use a roller because it's basically like water. When you're painting, you want to be able to push it into the grain of the lumber. And I use this glove, and when the paint dries on the glove, it gives an extra layer of protection from my hand. Now, you would think it'd be hard for me to get the paint off, but it only takes about, I don't know, 2 minutes. I could have the paint off my whole body, because I take hair, either conditioner or shampoo, or sunblock, but I don't use sunblock because that shit's like $9 for a little tube. I use hair conditioner that you pay $10 for a quart of. And basically, sunblock, hair conditioner, and shampoo, it has the same base in it. Just it's a latex base product. So I put that on really heavy. I lather it up right up to my shoulders, my face, my neck, my legs, and my fingernails, especially in my fingernails. And in 5 minutes, I have all the paint off my entire body, because it acts like what is called a barrier cream, but you can't buy barrier cream in the Philippines. Don't get me started with what you could buy and what you can't buy here. Go in there and ask them go into an automotive shop and ask them for barrier cream, BARRIAER, barrier cream. Go ahead, look it up. And you can buy it by the gallon for about $10 a gallon. It's just a latex product. Go ask every store in the Philippines for barrier cream, and they'll look at you like you got two fucking heads. You can't buy Zerks. In most of the stores, they have Zerks, but they don't have them available. Come back tomorrow, sir. I wanted a tip for my grease gun. $2 tip for my grease gun last week. Walked into the store. Lady says, yes, we have that tip. I says, okay, I'll take the tip. She goes, but there's just one problem, sir. When if motherfuckers start that conversation where we just have one problem, it's time to fucking do business with somebody else. What's the problem? Well, the end of the grease tip fitting that you want, we have, but it's on a hose. So I said, well, I could always use an extra hose, in case you cut one up, or, you could use an extra hose sometimes. Because I got 4 more grease guns coming from America. I says, okay, how much is the hose? So she goes, well, sir, the hose is attached to a grease gun. I said, what the fuck? Just like that, what the fuck? You want to sell me a grease gun? And she said, yes, sir. I don't want a fucking grease gun, I want the tip. No, sir, we don't have. And why don't you tell me that in the beginning? Well, we have the tip, sir. That was, because I asked if she had a fucking tip, she told me yeah. But she didn't tell me it was attached to a hose and then attached to a fucking grease gun. And the bottom line would have been between 1,200 and 1,600 pesos, or $30 for a grease gun. I only want a $2 fucking tip. That's what I wanted, not a fucking $30 grease gun. But she was more than happy to sell me a fucking $30. So I went to another store, and they had it. Cost me $2.60 for the tip. And the grease gun of mine is attached to is an Ingersoll Rand pneumatic grease gun. What the fuck do I need one of their shit fucking handheld grease guns for? Oh, these fucking people here. They don't have Loctite. Never heard of Loctite. Don't know what it is. When you tell them to look it up, no, sir, we don't stock. Out of stock. We don't stock. Out of stock. We don't stock. Out of stock. They're like a fucking, they're like a fucking broken record, these people. They tell you they're out of stock. They don't even know what the fucking product is. It's just something they don't know where it is, or if they have it. Out of stock. Come back tomorrow. They don't even fucking look. Working here in the fucking Philippines is fucking complicated enough. And then you got to deal with these fucking idiots that have one job to take stuff off a shelf, and they can't look in the book for the shit, and they won't even look for the How about this? How about they don't have fucking starting fluid? How about they don't have fucking starting fluid? They don't even know what starting fluid is. They don't know that it is ether. They have no fucking clue it's ether. If you tell them it's ether, they tell you, go to a hospital supply. That's what they'll fucking say. That's what I almost did. But I bought ether in America. But Jesus, they'll tell you substitute for starting fluid is brake fluid, which is two different fucking things. The flash point on starting fluid is much lower than the flash point on brake fluid. Plus, you want to have starting fluid because of that flash point thing. Otherwise, you could just put a rag with gas over the fucking filter, over the mouth of the intake. It's a fucking nightmare here. So, buy grease gun. Oh, paint. You know about the paint. Give me Sun Yellow. B-66 Sun Yellow. No, sir, it's a custom order. So we wait an hour for the mixer to come back, the guy who mixes the paint, and the motherfucker comes back and he walks over to the shelf and takes it off the shelf. Not one, but two counter people, including the manager of the paint store, said it was a custom fucking color. So I believed them. So we went and did something else for an hour. When I come back, the fucking shit's on the shelf as a stock item. And they work in the paint store. That's their job. That's all they do is work in the paint store. The fucking paint is on the chart in a normal place on the chart. It's not a custom color chart. I swear to God, these fucking people, they take a fucking brain dead pill when they wake up, and then they take 2 or 3 fucking, during the day to make sure they stay fucking brain dead all day. Ugh. And that's my fucking rant for today.
15% only.
10%? Well, go plug it in. Okay. Well, the tablet's going to be. It doesn't matter. It's going to rain in about 15 minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to say it to Daisy, because I got to go wash up a little bit.
I'll get the charger. You need to charge or end the video.
Well, we're pretty much done for today. For now, are you going to eat lunch?
No, I will have only the melon.
What time is it? About 10 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
What time?
12:24.
Well, it's going to rain in 10 minutes. So, we're going to go just wash up the brush. Buying fucking products in the Philippines. It's a fucking joke. Yes, sir, out of stock. They don't even know what the product is. Stock. They don't go looking for it because they never heard of it. They might even have it on the shelf, but they'll just fucking tell you it's out of stock. It's a fucking nightmare working here. Honey, it's gonna rain. Let's put the tools in. We have like 6 or 7 minutes and it's going to start raining. It's not a joke. It's going to rain. Give me the clean water. It's going to be stormy too. Oh, and I don't have any. Yes, just put it on this one. Not so much. Just a little bit. Right. A little bit more. It's going to rain. We need to get all the shit at least together underneath the table. At least that part underneath here. Oh! God damn, I think I got some things on here. We could put the chainsaw down. It's raining now. Let's go. You go downstairs. Don't worry about that. You go downstairs. Don't worry about it. You go downstairs. I'll just leave that stuff up here. We have food up here?
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that. Well, you asked me if I wanted to eat. You didn't tell me you had the food up here. Okay, that's no big deal. We can eat later. Daisy, look, go over by the door. Well, I said it's going to rain within 10 minutes, and I can start to feel some drops now. So it's raining, and it's going to rain a little bit harder, and then it's going to stop. But I don't know how much harder and for how long. Well, I probably shit. All right. Daisy, do you want to try to eat up here? All right, we could try it. It's not raining so hard now. All right, that's it for now. Well, we I guess we could eat there.
I don't know. What?
Yeah. That was what. worry about how, why. Why would you do it? Look where we went. Look where we went. There's some beautiful place on the ocean. It's got a boat, it's got a pipe boat, got a big fucking house there for them. So, you know, there's a TV, food, got a refrigerator, rent coming in, and that's what we got to get. It's fucked up in the room. Yours are pretty good. How'd you make them? That's good. For all of them.
Yeah, then I told him I was gonna go down.
Look. The cover fell down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's put the cover on. I'll finish what we got. And then we'll clean the brush and let it dry overnight. Oh, I'll use the oil. There you go. With somebody's face. We talk about the wood.
You won't forget the song.
You know, Frank is watching. Look, he'll watch the whole fucking thing. But he's fucked up in the head. He's fucked up in the head. But he wouldn't do it. He said, we're gonna go. We were gonna go over there, right there. See where the ocean is? Right there? We're gonna go over there. That's where the house is. This was gonna be his walk for the day. So he's gonna walk past the front house. He won't go up. And well, it was raining, and then he showed. I watched the video. He showed the video of the fucking rain. Well, we need the rain. Fucking rain every 20 minutes. And that's why people love my channel, because I have content. I talk about the whole thing. No fuck, Ben. Everybody in America knows about rain and the fucking flowers and those things, bro. You know, he thinks that that's an important topic. No, it would be an important topic if we had a severe drought. Same fucking drought that happens every year. It's not like it wasn't an extended drought or a super big drought. It was just a normal drought.
The drought, I forgot what is that.
When they have no water, everything dries up. Everything dries up. Not normal. We have that in August in America. Everything dries up. Four-wheel drive, go-kart thing, motorcycle, dirt bike, race car, guns that cost 500,000 pesos. Many guns that cost each one gun 500,000 pesos. You got like a whole racket of dollars. Stop working. And I was going to give him my guns and machinist, but I'm never going to use it. Never. I have built it downstairs that are this floor that cost $100, 5,000 pesos, 6,000 pesos. They're inside a kind of wax. They're brand new. They're 50 years old, but they're brand new. They're in a special wax. And I had many of them. I was going to give him like $1 million pesos worth of fucking shit. $18.
I'll go underneath.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how long the battery's going to last. I don't imagine it's going to last much longer. And we have some stuff to do over there. And I don't want to turn the camera around because it's underneath, it's raining a little bit. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the super chat, whoever gave super chat.
Where was handed to you, dog?
I don't know. Where are you?
Hmm?
Can you hand it to the top or no? No, right?
Where are you?
Well, can you hand it to the front? If I go around the front?
What?
If I go around over here, can you...
What? I'm here. In the middle.
All right. That's
I'll
no
go-
good to me.
I'll go there.
Well, can you hand it? You can't hand it up to...
Because it's not safe.
I know, very tight. I know. That's why I'm asking you. The question was, can you? I didn't tell you to do it. It was a question. Okay, watch your head. No. Well, you better just go downstairs and get it. Watch out. You want to get it?
Yeah.
Just dragging around. Don't worry about it. And then when you come up, bring up the gloves with the paint on them, the ones I was using. And yours too. Well, we'll get some boards down there. Oh. Wapu.
Wapo. Ayaw, uto, buka.
Uto, you come, Ugma, you be the boss.
Yeah,
The Amo,
6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Okay.
Salamat.
Ayaw ako.
You got it, Daisy? Okay. That rain? Oh boy. Okay. Where are you? Can you get it over to the ladder? Can you bring it into the yard? By the ladder? Put it on the hook? Yep. Well, we had a tarp on here, and it blew off. And I knew I should have tied it on this morning in case we got a wind, and I just forgot. Just that simple. Because it was secure last night. All right, let's see. You can. All right, just hook it on. That was a big thought you had there. Good idea. Very good idea. Now, when I pick it up, you push it up too, because that's not very strong. All right, Daisy, the hook can fall, so, okay. All right, now the hook can't fall. What the fuck? What's it hanging up on? Okay. Bring up those 2 pairs of gloves I talked about. Yeah, bring up the gloves. Just the gloves, nothing else. All right. Pull it any way you can. Good. That's good. Very good. Stand back over here. Okay. Give me that horse there. we better say goodbye and pack that up. Get the blue bucket over there, Daisy, and the pink bag, or whatever bag you want to put it in, and get the pump before you move it.
Bye-bye everyone. Thanks for watching.